Some things that go around in schools around the world.
Hello, I'm Jenna and I'm here with Andromeda Angeles. We are here to talk about some issues that go around schools and what we should do about them.
There are a lot of things that go on in schools that are an issue to some students or teachers.
For example, there are bullying, vaping, and leaving other people out, and much more.
These are issues we are dealing with right now, and it can cause people to not want to go to school anymore or much more. Let's talk about bullying and how that can be a big issue in a lot of schools.
Yeah, so bullying is not good for schools to deal with. This is because some kids don't go to teachers or they get depressed from bullies and what they're doing.
Yeah, if students don't ever go to teachers, then how are teachers supposed to help? It is a big issue that schools are having because no one tells anyone.
This can also be bad because a lot of the time, since we have cell phones, we like to cyberbully. And a lot of people cannot really do anything because it was outside of school.
According to stopbullying.gov, they said that most of the bullying happens in middle school, and this is not okay for a child to deal with.
Yeah, so a lot of the time, if one person tells another that she or he is talking badly on another, it causes people to lose some friends or even get into fights.
That is another thing that happens a lot during school, is fights.
What do you feel like when you're seeing a fight?
I feel very anxious because anything can really happen.
Have you ever felt like you had to back up one of your friends because another person was saying bad things about them?
Yes, I have felt that way.
Are you ever bothered by bullies and do you get upset that it happens?
No, I am not bothered by bullies because I let them do their thing.
Have you ever been in a fight? If so, what did you feel like?
Yes, I have been in a fight and it was very nerve-wracking. Now that we are on fight topics, this is also a big problem in schools.
According to K-12daily.org, they say that 43% of reported that fights occurred at least somewhat often, compared to 35% of high school students, and 40% of middle school students say that they must be prepared to defend themselves at least somewhat often.
This can cause kids to live in fear, and it is a problem for kids to live with them.
Schools also have a big problem with kids vaping in bathrooms.
Actually, according to needtoday.org, they said in fact 15 to 17-year-olds are more than 16 times more likely to juul than 25 to 34-year-olds.
How do you feel about these kids that are vaping and they're harmful to their bodies but they don't know it?
I feel that they should take care better of their bodies.
Do you ever wonder why they do it in schools?
I think that they just want more attention from their friends.
Do you think it's wrong for kids to vape or do drugs?
Yes, I do think that it is wrong for them to do drugs.
Do you think that schools should try their best to prevent them from vaping in the bathrooms?
Yeah, I do think that they should do their best trying to prevent people from vaping in the bathrooms. It is really scary to see high schoolers and middle schoolers to be doing all these things.
Schools are really trying their best to stop these issues that kids have.
And these problems really only happen to middle schoolers and high schoolers.
They can't do much because kids keep doing it every day of our lives. What do you think we should do to prevent these from happening in schools and outside of schools?
I feel that parents and principals should stick up for what they think.
Have you had any of these problems happen to you?
Not really, no.
Okay, what if you were dealing with one right now? What would you do?
I would tell the whole school that they should get help.
Nice answer. And sometimes kids try their best to hide their feelings and how they act. And sometimes not, but kids need help and we need to help them.
Thank you for having me here on your podcast, Jenna.
Not a problem. And thank you all for who are listening to our first podcast. See you next time. Adios.